This is Autofocus, the Philippines' premier motor show. I'm Ray Louie Gamboa. Here are our features on this episode of Electronic Magazine, exclusive to the automobile and its industry.
Starting off with the reviews of two vehicle models presently in the local market. A subcompact hatchback from Honda, the new Brio 1.2 RS Blacktop CVT, and a premium midsize sedan from BMW, the 520i Luxury. Plus a feature-to-feature comparison of two subcompact SUVs, the next-gen 4 Territory Titanium versus Honda HR-V V-Turbo CVT. On Autopedia, we'll talk about the importance of following your vehicle's preventive maintenance schedule. And together with the latest news and developments in the local auto industry, we shall have the highlights of the Hyundai Mobility Experience event in SM Mega Mall as our special feature.
The next 60 minutes is all about the automobile. This is Autofocus, and we'll be right back after this short break.
Isuzu D-Max.
I'm a revolution.
Into new heights.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the automobile show. We start this episode of Electronic Magazine with a review of one of the latest automobile models from Honda. In this car review, we take a look at the newly refreshed Brio, Honda Cars Philippines' entry into the subcompact hatchback segment.
There is still a market for small hatchbacks. They are great options for personal mobility in narrow or crowded streets in the city and fun drives to the provinces. Easy to maintain and economical to operate, they are also affordable and practical options for first-time car buyers. Since it was first introduced to the local market in 2019, the Brio was among the vehicles that generated sales for Honda Cars Philippines, especially popular among those looking for affordable cars at a time when public transport was severely limited by pandemic restrictions. Earlier this year, Honda rolled out a refreshed Brio, offering four variants: the 1.2S manual transmission, the 1.2V CVT, and 1.2 RS CVT, and the 1.2 RS Blacktop CVT. The refreshed Brio remains essentially the same in dimensions, slotting it perfectly into the small hatchback segment, with the RS variants measuring 3,811mm long, 1,682mm wide, and 1,487mm tall with a 2,405mm long wheelbase. The main refresh to the Brio is the new grille that gives a nod to the trend for jewel-like motifs and a new bumper design. Who knew a front bumper with a stretched black bow tie could look sporty? But it works. To live up to the RS tag, it comes with RS badge on the piano black front grille, and the RS design tail lamp and side sill garnish. Of course, the top of the roof is black for the RS Blacktop. Yes, the treatment adds to the sporty look of this Brio. The 15x6J RS design alloy wheels are wrapped by 185/55 R15 tires. The RS also comes with LED headlights, daytime running lights, fog lamps, the high mount stop lamp, and the parking light. Only bulb type for the tail lamp though. Other exterior features include body color door handles, crystal black side door mirrors with integrated turn signal lights, micro type antenna, and tailgate spoiler. The side view mirrors power adjust and fold. The Brio also gets intermittent front with washer and non-intermittent rear wipers. Red accents and trim give the dark interior of the 1.2 RS CVT blacktop a sporty look. Other distinguishing interior features include the RS design speedometer and the black fabric with red accent seat upholstery. The top-of-line Brio still only gets keyless entry system, but it does have power windows and speed-sensing auto door locks. The air conditioning system comes with a digital display but only manual controls. For infotainment and smart connectivity, Honda equipped the new Brio with 7-inch touchscreen audio system with Android Auto, Bluetooth, USB port, AM/FM radio, Android Auto mirroring, and 6 speakers including 2 tweeters. The RS variants also got an Apple CarPlay. The front seats slide and recline and feature adjustable headrests. The 3-spoke urethane steering wheel tilts but does not telescope and features illuminated audio controls. The shifter is also your basic urethane. The rear seatback folds and come with 3 adjustable headrests. This hatchback offers 258 liters of capacity for cargo in the back, with the back seat up. When folded, this increases to 851 liters. The Brio can be said to fulfill Honda's promise of a fun, nimble, and economical drive. The Brio is powered by the 1199cc inline 4-cylinder SOHC iVTEC engine with programmed fuel injection that generates 90 PS at 6,000 RPM and 110 Nm of torque at 4,800. A continuously variable transmission sends all that power and torque to the front wheels. The Brio suspension features McPherson struts with stabilizer in front and torsion beams in the rear. The brakes use ventilated discs in the front and drums in the rear and come integrated with anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution. All this helps make the Honda Brio 1.2 RS CVT very nimble and easy to drive in crowded traffic in the city. The rev-happy engine responsive to needs for passing. The Brio also feels quite stable at speed and expressways. Standard safety features in the Brio include dual SRS airbags, 4 3-point ELR safety belts with pre-tensioner and 1 lap belt for the middle passenger in the car. The driver also gets a seatbelt reminder. It also comes with a security alarm and immobilizer. Overall, the new Honda Brio does not have all the bells and whistles that come with some entry-level cars these days, but it has everything to make it a very practical, affordable, comfortable, safe, and fun vehicle for everyday driving in the city and the occasional drives to countryside.
Honda lists the Honda Brio 1.2 RS Blacktop CVT at 863,000 pesos, making it the most affordable Honda locally. But do check for promos making the Brio even more affordable. The latest auto industry news and developments right after this break.
At the core of Toyota Gazoo racing lies motorsports DNA. Combine that with the Philippines' best-selling sedan, you get the Vios GRS. Its black accent details and aero kit upgrade capture the feel and excitement on the track, and the 10-speed CVT that exudes the TGR competitive spirit. On the road or on the track, always be ready for a heart-racing, exhilarating ride. The Vios GRS. Bring on the thrill.
The new Mitsubishi Xpander Cross. Cross the current.
Life should be filled with stories. To be liked and loved. Elevate your drive with the new Honda City. Take value and performance to the next level, so you can view more places and check into new experiences. With Honda Sensing, you can do all these with peace of mind, with its modern design and advanced features. The new Honda City is for those who are ready to step up their game. The new Honda City. Elevate your drive.
Welcome back to Autofocus. We now have the latest auto industry news.
Aboitiz Power Corporation, a company that is into the generation and distribution of electricity, has acquired BYD electric vans for use as service vehicles. The EV vans will be deployed to 3 Aboitiz Power Distribution Utilities or DUs, Visayan Electric, Davao Light, and Cotabato Light. The acquisition of the BYD vehicles is part of Aboitiz Power's Fleet Corporate Electric Vehicle Fleet Transformation Program.
This is the start of a launch, as mentioned earlier, and hopefully long partnership with BYD to electrify our service vehicles. Right now we have 4 that we've purchased, but our ultimate plan is to get up to 30% by 2030 and 40% by 2040.
The Aboitiz Power Fleet Transformation Program supports Republic Act 11697 or the Electric Vehicle Industry Development Act or EVIDA, which mandates industrial and commercial companies to have EVs comprise at least 5% of their motorized fleets. Aboitiz Power has chosen to partner with BYD in this transformation program.
We went with BYD. I think they have today the best option as far as service vehicles are concerned for EVs. No? And then we're looking beyond service vehicles, maybe in the future, our service trucks, basket trucks. That's the next goal to transform to electric vehicles.
We chose BYD because this van meets the specifications that we need for our service vehicles.
Buoyed by the success of the launch of the Grand Before Service activity held at the Festival Mall in Alabang, Hyundai Motor Philippines wants to share its benefits to Hyundai vehicle owners in Davao and Cebu. The GBSA is an integral part of the Hyundai Mobility Experience Tour with stops in Davao and Cebu this September. According to Cecil Capacete, Hyundai Philippines Managing Director, the brand is excited by the company's first major activations as HMPH in the cities of Davao and Cebu, which are core markets for the brand. The Hyundai Mobility Experience showcases the brand's local lineup, the Creta, Stargazer, Staria, and Tucson, as well as Ioniq 5, all of which will be available for test drives. Visitors also get to view up close the Ioniq 6 and discover the model's trademark vehicle-to-load or V2L functionality, which powers the cafe serving free hot or cold beverages at venue. Meanwhile, the GBSA offers free 23-point car checkup with disinfection for Hyundai vehicles as well as other brands. Appointments can be booked at the Hyundai Mobility Experience events or directly with authorized Hyundai dealerships. The Hyundai Mobility Experience made a stop at the SM Lanang Premier in Davao from September 8 to 10 before heading to SM City Seaside in Cebu on September 29 to October 1. Velocita Motors Incorporated or VMI, a unit under conglomerate San Miguel Corporation, is now the authorized importer and distributor of Ferrari cars in the Philippines. Dijer Nectol, president of Ferrari Far East and Middle East, said the partnership with Velocita Motors is a milestone in the history of Ferrari in the Philippines, a market that is important to the future growth of Ferrari in the region. Velocita Motors chairman and president Ramon S. Ang expressed excitement over becoming the official distributor of Ferrari. The partnership benefits our Filipino workforce, who will be exposed to the highest levels of engineering, performance, design, quality, and customer service, said Ang, who is also SMC president and CEO. VMI has opened a temporary Ferrari showroom along EDSA that showcases the 296 GTB and the Puro Sangue V12 SUV. The temporary showroom can do maintenance and repair work using Ferrari-approved equipment. This Ferrari PH flagship building will feature an expansive showroom and full-service facilities.
Those are the latest news and developments in the automotive industry. We should take another short break. Stay with us. I'll be right back.
Mitsubishi Expander Cross. Cross the current.
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Here's our comparison of the latest automobile models belonging to the same category on Head to Head. This edition of Head to Head pits two 5-seater SUV crossovers, the next-gen Ford Territory Titanium against the Honda HR-V V-Turbo CVT in a spec-to-spec comparison.
There's a surfeit of options for those looking for 5-seater SUVs and crossovers in the local market. While brand bias and style or design preference almost always come into play, final purchase decisions boil down to affordability and value for money. And value for money is all about what manufacturers equip their vehicles with. The next-gen Territory is 4,630mm long, 1,935mm wide, and 1,706mm tall, with a 190mm minimum ground clearance and a 2,726mm long wheelbase. The Honda HR-V is 4,385mm long, 1,790mm wide, and 1,590mm tall, with a ground clearance of 181mm. The new Ford Territory Titanium arrived with a commanding exterior that features honeycomb grille, signature daylight running lights, full LED headlights with automatic on-off function, front and rear fog lamps, chrome door handles, aluminum roof rails, rain-sensing windshield wipers, and power folding, power adjustable side mirrors with heater and side turn indicators, rear spoiler with high-mounted stop lamp, and 18-inch alloy wheels wrapped by two 35/55/18 tires. The Honda HR-V V-Turbo features all LED headlights with auto on-off function, daytime running lights, taillights with light bar, high-mount stop lamp, projector-type fog lamps, side turn signals integrated in the side door mirrors, shark fin antenna, tailgate spoiler, and rear and trimited wipers with washer. Other distinguishing features include bumper with an amp-up line, black mesh-type grille, platinum headlight extension, dual tailpipe finishers, the turbo emblem, and 17-inch gray alloy wheels wrapped by two 15/60 R17 96H tires. Ford equipped the next-gen Territory Titanium with keyless entry with push-button start, partial leather perforated seats, 10-way power-adjusting driver's seat, 4-way manually adjusting front passenger seats, rear seats that split and fold 60/40, and tilt and telescopic steering column. The Territory Titanium also features a 7-inch digital instrument cluster, dual-zone electronic automatic air conditioning with rear aircon vents, rear center armrest with cup holder, wireless charger, power windows, sun visors with illuminated mirrors. Honda equipped the HR-V V-Turbo CVT with smart keyless entry with one-push start system. The cabin features black and silver accents and leather-upholstered seats and shift knob. The driver's seat slides, reclines, and adjusts for height. The front passenger seat slides and reclines. The second row features Honda's patented ULT seating, which splits and folds flat 60/40 and comes with a rear armrest. The leather-wrapped steering wheel tilts and telescopes and features controls for audio, the HFT, and the multi-information display. The instrument panel comes with a 7-inch digital display. Other comfort and convenience features include power windows and door locks, auto power folding door mirrors, single-zone automatic air conditioning with a new air diffusion system and rear air vents, electronic parking brake, ambient cabin lighting, 4 grab rails, 4 bottle holders, 4 cup holders, 12-volt accessory socket, sun visors with illuminated mirrors, map lights, cargo area lights, tonneau cover, auto-dimming rear-view mirrors, and 2 rear USB charging ports. The Territory Titanium infotainment system comes standard with a 12-inch colored touchscreen, voice recognition, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and wireless connectivity, Bluetooth, Type-C and Type-A USB ports, and 6 speakers. The HR-V Turbo infotainment system uses an 8-inch touchscreen system with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth, hands-free telephone, audio streaming, USB input, and 6 speakers. The next-gen Territory is powered by an EcoBoost 1.5-liter engine that delivers 160 horsepower and 248 Nm of torque, mated to a 7-speed automatic transmission with wet-type dual-clutch engagement system and a rotary shifter on the center console. This powertrain comes with 4 drive modes: Eco, Normal, Sport, and Mountain. The suspension on the next-gen Territory features McPherson struts in front and multi-link independent system in the rear. The brakes feature ventilated front and solid rear discs. The top-of-the-line Honda HR-V is powered by a turbocharged 1498cc 4-cylinder VTEC engine that generates 177 PS and 240 Nm of torque, mated to a continuously variable transmission that drives the front wheels. The HR-V uses McPherson struts in front and axle-type suspension in the rear. It comes with an all-wheel disc brake system, ventilated in front. Standard safety and driver assist tech in the Territory Titanium includes anti-lock brake system, electronic stability program with traction control, hill launch assist and hill descent control, cruise control, blind spot information system with rear cross traffic alert, and door opening collision warning system. It also features a high-definition 360-degree camera, front and rear parking sensors, and active park assist. Also added for safety are 3-point seat belts, child safety rear door locks, ISOFIX child seat attachments, tire pressure monitoring system, and 6 airbags. The HR-V comes standard with Honda Sensing, a suite of driver assist technology that includes collision mitigation braking system, adaptive cruise control with low-speed follow, lane keeping assist system, road departure mitigation system with lane departure warning, auto high beam and lead car departure notification system. It also comes with an anti-lock braking system with electronic brake force distribution, vehicle stability assist, hill descent control, hill start assist, and agile handling assist, as well as a multi-view rear camera. Standard for safety are 3-point ELR seat belts with a reminder for 5, front and side airbags, speed sensing door locks, and ISOFIX child seat anchors.
After this spec-to-spec compare of the next-gen Territory Titanium 1.5-liter EcoBoost 7-speed automatic and the Honda HR-V V-Turbo CVT, which do you think offers more value for money?
Isuzu Mu-X. Take the lead.
Are you into grassroots racing, slaloms, autocross, time attacks, and circuit racing? Do you like to keep your daily ride in tip-top condition? Do you want to improve the performance and ride of your vehicle? Then head over to Fixed Stop Auto Service along 91 Congressional Avenue, Project 8 in Quezon City. Fixed Stop Auto Service can level up the performance and ride of your daily rider weekend racer of all brands, models, and makes, from Japanese, American, European, and all other global manufacturers. Fixed Stop Auto Service offers preventive maintenance services, as well as upgrades of brakes, suspension, and other mechanical works. Fixed Stop also caters to all your needs for performance tires and accessories to make your dream vehicle stand out on the road or for just your enjoyment. For appointments, call 0917-803-8283 or message us on our Facebook page, www.facebook.com/fixedstopautoservice.
The new Mitsubishi Expander Cross. Cross the current.
Hello, I'm Johan Tiu from Sonax Philippines. We are at LG2 E. Rodriguez, and we will be showcasing our new DIY line, what we call the Extreme Ceramic Series from Sonax. So our final ceramic series product is called the ceramic spray coating. This is our most powerful DIY ceramic spray product. Why? Because this can give you up to 4 months of ceramic coating protection. So application is very easy. Just spray on the microfiber cloth again and wipe it on the area that you want to apply the spray coating. The ceramic spray coating is the highest performing ceramic series product of Sonax. It will last up to 4 months. It will give that extra gloss and extra ceramic protection. You can easily just wipe it on your car. See the hydrophobic effect? The water just runs down the car. So that's how easy it is to apply the Extreme Ceramic Series from Sonax. For more information, you can visit our FB page, which is Sonax PH Official, our IG page, which is also Sonax PH Official, and TikTok page, which is also Sonax PH Official. So it's very easy to find us. Thank you.
Ready?
Welcome back to Autofocus, the country's premier automobile news and features electronic magazine. Our special feature is next. Hyundai Motor Philippines celebrated its first anniversary by holding a 3-day event at SM Mega Mall showcasing its full local lineup, including the Creta, Santa Fe, Stargazer, and Tucson, as well as the Ioniq 5 and Ioniq 6. The celebration also offered fun activities as well as free test drives.
Hi, my name is Mark Parulan, General Manager for Marketing Hyundai Motor Philippines. We're here today at SM Mega Fashion Hall to celebrate the Hyundai Motor Philippines anniversary, and of course, we're also highlighting our partnership with the Spider-Verse sequel, wherein Hyundai Motors is partnering once more with Sony Philippines. So we're hoping to boost the brand through this partnership, and we want our brand to be relatable to those moviegoers that are big fans of the Marvel universe.
My name is Cecil Capacete. I'm the Managing Director of Hyundai Motor Philippines. Right now, what we're having is we're displaying various cars of Hyundai Motor Philippines because this month is our anniversary month of HMPH. Right now, we would like to showcase our Ioniq 6 in different dealers that we have who are EV dealers. So currently, right now in the Philippines, we have 5 accredited EV dealers. Okay, so we would like to showcase our Ioniq 6 and Ioniq 5 as well in those dealerships. So this is located nationwide.
We're proud to say that the Ioniq 6 is the back-to-back winner of the World Car of the Year. So it's a Triple Crown winner. It has won the Best Design, Best Electric Car, and as mentioned, the World Car of the Year award.
This is a two-wheel drive GLS automatic. So it's priced at 3,798,000. It comes with a 5-year, 200,000 kilometer, whichever comes first, and also 160,000 kilometer warranty for the battery. And it also comes with a 5-year free maintenance services, and it also comes with a free charger. And also would like also to invite all the people out there to visit all the dealerships nationwide, 38 outlets in the Philippines. Thank you.
In just a year of taking over the brand's operations in the country, Hyundai Motor Philippines already has a lot of achievements to celebrate. And things just look bright for the future of the brand in the coming years.
At the core of Toyota Gazoo racing lies motorsports DNA. Combine that with the Philippines' best-selling sedan, you get the Vios GRS. Its black accent details and aero kit upgrade capture the feel and excitement on the track, and the 10-speed CVT that exudes the TGR competitive spirit. On the road or on the track, always be ready for a heart-racing, exhilarating ride. The Vios GRS. Bring on the thrill.
The new Mitsubishi Expander Cross. Cross the current.
Welcome back. We have more cars for you to know and appreciate as we have our second car review this week. This car review takes a look at the BMW 520i, the German auto brand's entry to the premium mid-size segment.
The BMW 520i is the German brand's entry to the premium mid-size sedan segment. The latest upgrade and refresh of the BMW 520i arrived last year with what authorized local SMC Asia Car Distributors Corp president Spencer Yu described its features usually found in higher tiers of the luxury car market. It may sound like cliche, but BMW's midsize sedan can only be described as sleek and sporty, as well as stately and elegant. At 4,963mm long, 1,868mm wide, and 1,479mm tall, and with a 2,975mm long wheelbase. Only one variant was made available, the 520i Luxury, which came with only one engine option, a 4-cylinder turbocharged gasoline engine. There's a lot to like in the refreshed exterior of the new BMW 520i, starting with the wider and taller twin kidney grille flanked by slim headlights. The adaptive LED headlights don't only look good with a blue edging, but they also feature a high beam assistant and an adaptive quartering function. It also comes with LED fog lights. The rear also looks elegant and sporty with a black edging to the L-shaped combination lamps and rear apron with twin free-form tailpipes. The 18-inch alloy wheels don't just look good, they are also shot in 245/45 R18 run-flat tires. The new 520i comes with what BMW calls the Comfort Access System, which offers a very convenient way to lock and unlock the vehicle, and the simplicity of loading and unloading items into the boot with a kick function. There's a lot to like in the 520i interior, starting up with the Dakota leather seats, complemented by the dash with Sensatec leather, fine wood interior trim, pearl chrome finish, and the velour floor mats. Ambient lighting enhances the whole luxurious feel of the BMW 520i. And there's a lot to the cabin beyond the ambiance and 4-zone automatic air conditioning. The driver and front passenger seats adjust electronically, with the driver getting the benefits of a lumbar support and memory function. Aside from power windows, there is also the electric roller sun blind for the rear window. Comfort is not the only thing enhanced by innovation in the 520i. The 520i features what is called the BMW Live Cockpit Professional, which uses a 12.3-inch digital instrument cluster display to provide vehicle information to the driver, and another to the 12.3-inch touchscreen display for infotainment, navigation, and smartphone connectivity. Many engine and other functions can also be controlled via the iDrive touch controller. That is not to mention the multifunction buttons on the sport leather steering wheel. Smart connectivity is compatible with both Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Audiophiles would also love that the BMW 520i comes with Harman Kardon surround sound system. Underneath the hood of the BMW 520i is a 1998cc 4-cylinder with twin power turbo technology that generates 184 PS and 290 Nm of torque. Made into an 8-speed Steptronic transmission that drives the rear wheels, the engine can take the BMW 520i from 0 to 100 km per hour in 7.9 seconds. Top speed is rated at 235 km per hour. BMW always touts the sheer driving pleasure offered by all vehicles with the iconic kidney grille. and those performance numbers only to serve to show that the 520i is essentially an executive saloon is a pleasure to drive. It comes with much of the advancement BMW developed for driving dynamics, fuel efficiency, and safety. Drivers can choose modes depending on want or need: Sport, Comfort, Eco Pro, and Adaptive. Automatic start-stop functions help save on fuel in stop-and-go traffic. Cruise control with braking function makes it very convenient to keep within speed limits on busy highways. Rear cameras, parking assistance, park distance control make it quite convenient to park. ABS and dynamic stability control are standard. Active protection detects and warns against driving fatigue. Crash sensor can autonomously prepare for a car collision. Added for safety are multiple airbags, side impact protection, ISOFIX child seat mounting, automatic door locking, passive protection for pedestrians. All this told, the BMW 520i lives up to its billing as the embodiment of style and practicality in a very intuitive premium business sedan.
SMC Asia Cars believes that the BMW 520i with a comprehensive 5-year, 200,000 kilometer warranty is immensely competitive at its price point of 4.49 million pesos. Know more about your car and how to take care of it here on Autopedia.
Here in Speed Lab, it's not all about making cars go fast and more horsepower, more torque, and all of that. We also do boring stuff like maintenance, like on this 2009 Montero. It's a 10-year-old car. Things start to happen. Noises start to come out. You'll hear tok tok tok, ting ting ting, nyik nyik nyik. That's normal for pretty much any car. Anything mechanical that moves will eventually develop some sort of sound because it's wear and tear over time. We already took this car out for a test drive, and from initially what we can tell, steering rack needs work because when you turn it, there's a tok 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 sound. And when you brake, there's also a clunk sound. So that means we have to check the brakes as well. It's actually, you don't have to wait for the various sounds to come out. The reason why it's called PMS is called Preventive Maintenance Service. You prevent it from happening before it happens. So, very good example, stabilizer bushings. These normally wear out anywhere from a year to about 3 years, depending on the car. You don't have to wait for it to have a sound. But the bad part about being in the Philippines is, hindi pa sira yan, wag mo palitan. Thereby, there is no prevention that's happening. Pag sira na, saka mo papalitan. That is always the mentality of the Filipino people. Kasi, hindi sira, bakit ko papalitan? Gastos lang yan. And then when you ask for an estimate from the CASA of the preventive maintenance schedule, they include a lot of things. Let's say stabilizer bushing, shock absorber, axle boot, CV joint, shock mounting. All of these things are not broken yet, but about to break, will break, can possibly break. And then you get surprised of the bill. Oh, ba't ang dami? So it's more of a culture thing more than anything else. So if you really want a properly maintained car, even if it's not broke, you change it. The CASA's job is to maintain your car. Maintenance means you keep it running problem-free. Things like weird sounds coming from the suspension, there is already a problem. When the CASA gives you an enormous long list of things that need to be changed, it is because it is what, let's say, Honda or Toyota, the factory gives them. Okay, at X number of kilometers, change this, change that, even if it's not broken, for worry-free performance for the next X number of kilometers or miles. This may look very daunting to almost anyone. Your car is in pieces. Parang nangyari sa kotse ko, nakalas lahat. But that's the thing about cars. As long as it moves, it will break down, it will wear out. And the only real way to tell if a part is really worn out is not just by looking at it. You have to take it out and test it. A very good example is this one. Most everybody knows this is a shock absorber. This is what happens to a shock when it's not working. I mean, it looks okay. There's no leak. Physically and visually, everything looks fine. But you should be able to push it down easily and it should go up. Well, I can't push it down and it don't go up no more. So hindi na yung ginagawang trabaho. It is absorbing no shock in your car. So the result is actually matalbog yung kotse or matagtag. In this case, it's matagtag because it is resisting the motion of the spring. So this shock is effectively throw away. Other small things that get broken are almost always rubber related. The metal itself, let's say this one, this is the ball joint. Itong bakal, hindi naman nasisira to eh. I mean, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine, overall this is fine. But the bearing inside here is actually a cup and a ball. Over time, pag gumagalaw, it wears out and gets loose. This, I should not be able to move by hand. Hindi dapat malambot to, dapat matigas to. And then, the easiest way to figure it out, if there's something wrong with it, you hit it really hard like this. This happens when you steer the car, so in this Montero's case, sabi niya, pag todo liko, may tumutunog na tok tok tok. Chances are it's this one. So that's another thing. Small non-critical items are like this one, steering axle boot. This is still on the car, physically, okay naman ah. But only pag tinanggal mo, dun mo malalaman na punit na pala. And oil, grease will leak out through here. And pag nawalan ng grasa, umiingay yung pyesa. So we're changing it with a new one. Fresh and new. No hole, no nothing. Other items that have ball joints like this one, this is also part of the steering assembly. This is also soft. I should not be able to move this by hand, so should not make that sound also. So tapon na rin though. We have replacement parts for pretty much anything available on the market. If the Casa has it, there's always an equivalent replacement part. Cheaper than Casa, pretty much just as good also. Other things that we look out for are items that get worn out, like here, brake shoe. This is especially true for drum brake cars because it is behind the brake shoe, as in hindi mo nakikita. Part of periodic maintenance actually involves taking this entire thing out and physically checking the brake shoe here. This, by the way, is already, we replaced the brake shoe, and this is the original size, ganon kakapal. This is what your brake shoe is now, less than half the size already, so palitin na. And among other things, that brake rotors for the front. As you notice, this is very shiny right now because this has been refaced. This is the cheaper way to do it. You can actually reface rotors up to about 2 times before they get too thin to reface, and then you have to replace it because this does get worn down over time. So this is still fine. Most of the kalampag and other things that narinig mo while driving is pretty much suspension related. So periodic maintenance means visually checking each and every part by a shop that knows what it's doing, and then if needed be, take out the part to physically inspect it and test, like what we just did a while ago, to see if it's still working as it should. This is also why if you delay periodic maintenance and then wait until na medyo madami ng sira, when you ask for an estimate from the Casa or another shop, mahaba yung listahan. Eh, madaming sira eh. And can you tipid yung paggawa? Of course you can. So, gagawin mo lang to, ayaw mo to kasi mahal. Ayaw mo rin to kasi mahal. Ito, tsaka na to. But just like a person, you cure one ailment, the rest of the ailment are still there. Madadamay at madadamay yan. Your brake pad is actually here, manipis na rin nga eh. That's less than half. New brake pads are like this. Old brake pads versus new brake pad. This is what's left on the old brake pad. This is what a new brake pad is, so times 2. Yes, they are now ceramic brakes. There are no more metallic brakes. There are no more asbestos brakes, as some of them old-timers may remember. So it's pretty much this one. They're all ceramic now, so the noise and other weird noises are pretty much a thing of the past already. This is what's the inside of your drum brake. Looks pretty daunting na parang, dami naman yan, yan. This is the one that does the handbrake. This is the piston. Pag tumapak ka ng preno, fluid goes here, bumubuka to para itulak dun sa brake shoe. That's what actually does the braking. This thing here is the handbrake. Yung ratatatat narinig mo, ito yon. Here, fresh delivery from KYB Philippines, we have a set of new shocks for the Montero. This, by the way, is a KYB XLG. XLG is their line of
OEM quality replacement shock absorbers. They are most normally known as KYB color black. Very simple. And it has to look exactly the same as your original shock absorber. Kailangan pareho itsura nito. Pag hindi pareho itsura, hindi papasok sa kotse. Same height, same everything. Remember the shock where it is so hard to push down and don't go up? Your new shock absorber should be fairly easy to push down and goes back up. This one will give you back the ride comfort in your car. Okay, our maintenance on the Montero is done. We've replaced a bunch of items in the suspension, most notably the shock absorbers, the rubber bushings underneath, stabilizer links, and a few maintenance items like axle boot, it's torn, we replaced that, and almost all the kalampag and noise and tick 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 tok 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 sounds are not present anymore. I won't say it drives like brand new, but it definitely drives a lot better than before it came into the shop and had all of this done. Then after everything, we put it on the dyno again and then we retuned it. So we got 200 horses, not bad for a 10-year-old car. So once again, like the name says, PMS, Preventive Maintenance Service. You prevent it from breaking down. So bago masira, palitan. Wag yung Filipino way na pagsira at saka papalitan. So here at Speed Lab, we not only do racing and performance stuff, we actually do maintenance also, the boring things. Change oil, spark plug, engine overhaul we have to do also. Because first and foremost, if you want more power from your car, you have to make sure that your car is running well and in good condition first. You can't make a car more powerful if there's a bunch of problems wrong with it. So we have to address that, and that's what we do also. Anything mechanical as far as engine and suspension related is concerned, we also do that. Have a problem with your car, weird noises, bring it over to the shop so we can test drive it, and most importantly, we can hear what the sounds are, because you can message us through Facebook also, but saying something like, may ingay yung kotse ko at may kalampag does not really help us in diagnosing what the noise is. So it's better to bring the car in for us to see, test drive. You drive it, you let us hear what the noises are, and then together we can look at the car and we can point out, oh, ito, this is the potential problem, this is what we see, ito may tulo, ito may tagas, and all of that. So at least you get a first-hand view and what exactly is wrong with your car, and to know that, okay, these are the things that I need to replace.
That's our feature in Autopedia this week. Taking care of your ride has been made easier. And that's Autofocus this week. We hope you have found this episode of Electronic Automobile Magazine informative as well as entertaining. Check us out on our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram accounts. On behalf of my dad, Butch Gamboa, this has been your host, Ray Louie Gamboa. Please stay safe and healthy.